Now, the only thing is that we won't be taking calls tonight. And that is sad because if I had started as planned, we would have taken calls so that everybody can come and react, to what I have to share with you. Now, I want you to possibly see me as a vessel, right? That is bringing to you, the pieces of information, right, that will likely help you to stay informed and not, intelligently deformed. So please, after reading the caption of this broadcast, take your time to read after reading the caption, rather, take your time to read the description, okay? Like the broadcast, share it, invite your friends, invite your not so friendly friends, and tell them that my ego today. And if you have already done that, thank you. So not until this evening, right? When this afternoon, rather. So when I shared, the available sort of a video evidence of Wike, not until then, I didn't know that there were actually many, many people that wanted the story of Wike collapsing, having a stroke, being flown to France for medical treatment. That is why he missed Tinubu's birthday dinner yesterday and so many other things. So not until this afternoon, I never actually knew that some of you genuinely, wanted the story to be true. Because I have actually had people, okay, who have started bombarding Mayegun's diary political that with a Wike's video that is making the round on social media right now, that it is an old video. They even cropped out a part of the video, this part on the right, where they said, look at the date, 2023, Eid al-Fitr. And I am like, not until that time, I actually didn't know that a lot of you really, some of you really actually wanted the story to be true so bad that anybody that tells you otherwise, must have compromised or is trying to push a propaganda, because to you, the wicked don't die. Nigerians, man. He's dead. Like the way they pray, they want it to actually be the true story, forgetting the fact that the 2023 Ramadan started from the 22nd of April. I'm sorry, 22nd of March, 2023. And it ended on the 20th of April, 2023. Shettima wasn't your president. Bokuwari was your Shettima wasn't your vice president. Tinubu wasn't your president. Bokuwari was your president. Pastor Ruga was his vice. And Moguno was your national security advisor. But just so shy, you know that a lot of them actually wanted the stories to be true, that they don't care if Wike wasn't a minister in March 2023. Tinubu wasn't your president in March 2023. I just thought we should clear that before we go fully into this, because the whole drama started from last night when Tinubu's ministers plus, Shettima and the others, his appointees, right, and some state governors or APC governors, they were inside the Old Rock yesterday, where they organized a dinner for Kolu, and it's called the 73rd birthday dinner for Tinubu. And they all said a lot, including Tinubu himself. And yes, Wike was missing. Okay, but we'll come back to that of Wike, because he finally showed up today. And some people said it doesn't look like Wike. The voice is not his voice. He looks fresher. He realized that this, he did France. Okay, anyway, we'll get to that part. So let's start everything from last night, because from part of what we have to share this evening, right, is the part where the Arewas are actually threatening a retaliation on the Southerners because of what happened in Uromi, in Edo State. And I'm talking about putting out statements like they are just waiting for the end of Ramadan. And other people are also kind of, the Southerners too, are telling them that no wahala, go ahead and try anything stupid and then see how it's going to play out on your own people in the southern part. So that too, we probably going to touch it a little bit. And before we go, it's mostly a boring night for some of you because we have to share Kolu and his praise singers when they are having a good time, telling themselves that they have done so well. Your economy don't turn corner. You are now in recovery. Tinubu, if not for Tinubu, by now, Nigeria and none of you probably would have become refugees somewhere else. Security has improved so that the Fulani terrorists and other terrorists right now, they have repented. So this and more are the accolades they are kind of piling on Tinubu, including Akpabiole, you know, the usual asleep of your National Assembly. So let's go check it out a little. First, the praise singers from last night.
My last trip was at the World Bank. And I was extremely happy and joyful when a senior member of the World Bank team walked up to me and said, if I'm to recommend the best president on the African continent today, it will be your president. She told me if you ever get the opportunity to speak to him, mention to him that we're rooting for him. She also mentioned that they're already talking to many countries in Africa to come visit Nigeria and learn how to kickstart a reform, but also stay true to it. Mr. President, your resilience, dedication to a better Nigeria, but also focus as a leader who doesn't give in to threats nor pushback is one thing that as a young man I've taken away from my experience as a minister so far. The privilege you've accorded me to serve my country is one that will stay with me and my family and my generation for the rest of our lives. And my prayer, Your Excellency, is that your hard work on this nation will not go to waste, that everything you've shaped for us to ride on to build a stronger nation will not only become fruitful, but it will become fruitful while you're still here with us. The Nigeria indeed will become that great Black and African nation.
Thank you and happy birthday.
Only a leader with deep conviction and love for country could have taken the bold yet necessary decisions you've made. Decisions which have averted collapse and are now restoring hope and confidence across the Federation. As I've said before, and I want to repeat it tonight for emphasis, millions of Nigerians believe that if you could not fix this country, it means then that all hope is lost. I'm pleased to say that and to confirm that you have not disappointed us so far. Through your purposeful and transformative leadership, Nigeria has regained its footing and is now moving forward with a renewed determination towards a future of greatness. You have reignited the Nigerian spirit of ingenuity and resilience. You've given our people cause to believe in the nation once more. And under 2 years, you have already secured a place in history through your bold reforms and a legacy of service. So what can one wish a man of prodigious intellect, political mastery, economic acumen, and genuine compassion on a day like this? Just to say that only God will continue to preserve and strengthen you for Nigeria. We still need your leadership. Mr. President, silver or gold, we don't have to give to you, but we will always pray for you, for God to strengthen your determination to write a befitting history for our generation and generations as unborn. Once more, happy birthday, Mr. President.
Congratulations on your 73rd birthday. On behalf of my family, my constituents, the Senate, and the entire National Assembly, I respectfully write to wish you a very happy and a peaceful 73rd birthday celebration. Your Excellency, sir, your leadership, your vision, and dedication to our great nation, Nigeria, remain models that shall inspire future generations. As the President of the 10th Senate, which you labored to produce, I have the privilege of working closely with you, and I must say that your passion for Nigeria's progress is remarkable and contagious. I must also confess that you are bold, courageous, and visionary, attributes which shall place you positively in the annals of Nigerian leadership history by the end of your tenure. Probably the greatest and most audacious president Nigeria had ever produced. In your 73 years on earth, you have pursued a political career marked by challenges, implementing transformative ideas and demonstrating qualities of a true democrat, principles that aided the modern-day Lagos state, and now renewing hope for Nigeria's future prosperity. Sir, I want to acknowledge your indelible role in the formation of the All Progressives Congress, APC, in 2013, which successfully challenged the dominance of the then People's Democratic Party in 2015. You did that. There is no doubt that your support was instrumental to the victories recorded by President Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR, and the APC in 2015 and 2019, even though they failed to make you a NEC member. But they call you leader of the party, but not a NEC member. And the NEC takes all decisions, but you remain the leader outside the NEC. As the president of Nigeria in the last 2 years, sir, you have demonstrated.
So that is what sycophancy looks like. In case if some of you are seated there, maybe, I don't know, like you are angry, like, what the hell? I didn't stop this video, Joe. That is what sycophancy looks like. Okay? The people in charge of Nigeria, right? They sing they sing the praises of themselves. They even give themselves award of doing well. Tinubu, the greatest president you've ever had. It took bold decisions. There are generations yet unborn. Okay, we'll be grateful to him. Fancy words. Listen to this. What do they call them again, by the way? Maiduguri, Karl Marx, the last time, you know. Shettima.
Who keep the wheels of our nation turning. The movers and shakers, the visionaries, and the voices of reason in the ever-dynamic theater of governance. Tonight, we do not merely come together for iftar. We come to honor a leader whose political journey has been defined by courage, sacrifice, and commitment to Nigeria's progress. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not just a man who plays the game of politics. He is the man who rewrote his rule book, often at great personal cost. And today, as we mark his 73rd birthday, we do so with the understanding that Nigeria is witnessing a presidency unlike any before it. The goodwill he enjoys today as president, from political actors across divides, from institutions long hesitant to embrace reform, and from allies who have stood the test of time, is not a coincidence. It is the fruit of alliances painstakingly built over decades, of bridges constructed when others only saw divisions, and above all, of the sincerity of his passion to serve. This is a president who never chooses.
The guy will first go to Wikipedia. After that, right, it will go into the dictionaries and begin to use the wordplay. Unfortunately, his tongue, his accents, right, will likely make some of his words mean different things. You know what I mean now? So his listeners, even though he wants to sound like an orator, so you get. So for example, now if it's, I mean, when it tells you that Tinubu foot is leg, right, in the ring, I'm gonna foot is ring in the foot is leg in the ring, for other people, and kind of like when it begins to mix them up that way, you are going to get lost in all that he's saying. So that's why I have to save you that stress, okay? I don't know which of them is worse. The man they are doing the eye service, hypocrisy, singing his praise and all of that, right? He himself believed them. He actually believes that, Tinubu actually believes that he is your Abraham Lincoln alone. He thinks he is doing something for your children. And there are those that actually believe that. Why? You know, there are those that believe that, okay? And you can't help them. We can't help them, okay? However, I'm going to let you listen to Tinubu now. After everybody sang his praise and all of that, you are the best thing to happen to us after Agege bread. Honestly speaking, right? You are the best thing to happen to these people, this generation, after the invention of sliced bread. And Kolu believed that too. And he came with his own accent, Definitely, like the professor, our own astute professor, that is on Norwich, Kolu last night.
I was thinking of running at the time that we all carried the banner that, yes, it's the time you run. Well, I wasn't afraid. I was looking at the holds. And Prince Eludoyin, I listened to your remarks. Years back, I've been together in the struggle, in exile, when the military was really, after all of us, we are here. Nigeria is a great nation, and I'm very, very grateful to all of you here tonight. Grateful to Almighty God for what He has done for me personally. It wouldn't have been possible without the grace of God, the blessing of it. Those who are very close to me knew the odds were very much against me. One of them woke up to my living room at about 3:30 in the morning during the campaign. I said,